busy show. Yeah, drop-ins usually suck. If only I had a few people to play with.
Hi everybody, I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Big night at one end of the ice as they get set to play their first game in the EA SHL. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Nighthawks will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Sends it out in front, and that's stopped. Back to the point it goes. Sends the pass over. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Now a quick pass to Carter. Moves into the slot. Long reach brings up the momentum.
Raymond's last save was absolutely incredible, James. Not only was it pure desperation and athleticism, but I'm not sure how he can stretch that far. I think he's been doing gymnastics in his off time. I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Forbes has the puck inside the defensive zone. Hughes takes the puck. Oh, look out against the wall.
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Forbes takes it inside his own end. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Takes it into the slot. And they score! The Icebreakers strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So it's a nice way to start the game.
Moves inside! Oh, tremendous reflexes as he turns aside the one-timer. Wow! Perfectly executed hip tip there. Patterson's lugging the puck. And they send it right back to him. Look at that, he's creating a whole lot of space there. How did he stop that one?
Oh, these are the types of plays when your edges and your hands work simultaneously. Guess what? You create space and you're able to get shots off like that.
Puck picked up by LaFerriere.
Carter's running and gunning tonight, James. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
LaFerriere's got it deep in the offensive end. Oh, she missed! It was right there!
And that's what makes it so difficult to withstand. You can see how frustrated she is at herself here, James. She had it on her stick. That's a play that has to happen. Has to hit the net at the very least.
Oh, making his presence felt with a hit. Tosses it to LaFerriere. Here's the pass. Slides it across. Drives to the sweet spot. Feeds it over. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is...
Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
The Icebreakers have to be feeling good about their game after what we've seen for the better part of this opening frame here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they doubled down and got their second goal here, James. They really pressed and loved their tempo. And when I was an athlete, I didn't like the intermission.
Scores on the wraparound. That was Gibbs wrap Christmas present style.
It really was. You got to know where the goaltender is, and you have to know exactly how much space you have, and he just tucks it in the post.
In the final moments of this period, the Nighthawks have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Forbes setting up against the wall. And that slides right out to center ice. Hughes carries the puck in his own zone. And now he passes up to Forbes. Slides the puck across to Carter. Sends it out front. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Handles the puck. Here we go. Breakaway. Counting seconds and he makes the save. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you've seen?
The Nighthawks need to make better decisions with the puck if they want to get back into this game. I mean, they're trailing just because they haven't been able to manage it.
Pedersen's got it in the offensive zone. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Oh, a tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again. Pedersen's the real competitor out there, James. I mean, he got injured somewhere on this shift as you look at this last replay. And then he's all laboring, but he doesn't want to put his team in a bad spot, wants to make sure he gets a right change at the right time.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone.
Not trying to take your...
He's in, all alone! Breakaway with authority!
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it. I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
Nice job tying up his opponent. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Carter. There's a shot! Denies him in front.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Right up the gut into the offensive end. Drives it to the crease. Fantastic save. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
And that's three. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach. As he's on the road, he just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Icebreakers are playing what might be their most impressive performance that I've seen all season, and we're only in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, their offense has simply exploded, hasn't it, James? I mean, they have been a force to be reckoned with, and it's a ton of fun when you're padding your stats.
Oh, wow! Devastating hit there!
Oh, Pete.
There's the whistle, and here comes the penalty shot. at center, and it's time to go. Puts it on net. Scores. He buries it on the penalty shot.
Well, this is a beautiful goal because you have to have a ton of confidence, know exactly what you want to execute, and then finish it off the way you wanted to.
The Icebreakers look about as dominant as I have seen them all season here, Cheryl. This period has been unbelievable for them.
Yeah, they're dictating pace and they're dictating the play all over the ice, and then they're executing on their opportunities. It's the reason why they hold the lead.
Rocks him on the play. Quick pass over to Carter. Drives to the paint. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Great pad save.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Uses the force on that hit. They go on the attack through center. Shot! Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Lehman. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Couldn't get it to go. And he takes the pass. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think...
Penalty shot coming up after that whistle. Pedersen's at center and ready to go. Makes a stop under pressure. The Icebreakers are on cruise control here in the second. They have absolutely dominated. Pedersen's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Slides the puck down low. Pass out front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Passes it over. Forbes works the puck in his own zone. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Centering pass in front. And that doesn't connect. From the point, they take control of it. Sends a pass in front. And that's gobbled up and will get a whistle for a face-off.
Carter's been brilliant in the offensive zone tonight here, James. Just using the deception, whether it's with his eyes, with his hands, with his feet, finding ways to manipulate his opponents. 3 goals in this one. He's got the Hattie, shooting, changing the angle of his shot to beat the goaltender.
Late goings of this period. The Icebreakers lead it by a score of 5-1. Their offense came to play in a big way tonight. Oh, he throws down an intergalactic hit there.
And they have to be keeping their heads up here. I mean, you know exactly what he's going to be doing when he gets on the ice. He's throwing a ton of hits so far.
There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. We are moments away from the third period. The truth lies here. third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
The Nighthawks are behind after 2 periods, James, and it's no surprise here. They're not managing the puck. They're not transitioning, and if you give it away, you can't generate any offense.
The Icebreakers carried along the wall. From the point, looks to make something happen. Takes the feed at center from the right wing.
Carter's been fantastic tonight, James. He's finding the back of the net at will. He's got 4 goals, and who knows how many he's going to get to finish.
The Nighthawks cross the blue line and are on the attack. Big time hit check there. That's how you finish a play. Makes his presence known on the ice. And now it's grabbed by Carter. Wagner's at the bench, allowing for the extra attacker to jump on. Shuts him down. Moves close to the point. The Icebreakers played along the boards. Moves the puck behind the net. Here comes the penalty shot. And it's go time. Takes a shot. Scores! There it is! 200 goals in the EASHL. He's done it.
200 goals is absolutely incredible, James. You know that everyone in the league is looking and identifying him as the shooter. When he gets into the offensive zone, he ain't looking to pass. He's looking to put it right in.
Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Kaboom! Oh, what a hit on the ice.
Forbes is certainly showing his competitive flair out there. Something is bothering him. There's no question about him, but he's going to finish the shift.
The Icebreakers looking against the half wall. And we've got ourselves a penalty shot coming up here. Forbes is ready to go. Scores! Nice finish!
Yeah, that finish is coming from all of that work in practice. You know how often they work on those, James. But it's about execution, finding the back of the net and delivering it.
The Icebreakers don't want to take their foot off the gas here in the third period, but they have a lot of padding with the lead that they've built. Feed to the middle! Oh, and he comes up with a stop! Carter's got control of the puck in the corner. And another stop!
Lehman's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save. Pedersen's been dangerous all night, James. I mean, he's really a product of the skill set with his hands. I mean, he can manipulate, he can move left to right. The puck really dangles on his stick. He's had tons of chances, hasn't been able to convert yet, but if he continues to walk down the lane, he'll find a way to put it in.
The Icebreakers have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. The Ferriers won the draw. They're on the attack. Passes it in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Pedersen. One-on-one with the goaltender. Oh, he stopped it. I can't believe it.
I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, how did he track it? I mean, find that puck to be able to get to it. I mean, all of it just doesn't make sense except for the fact that he's extremely athletic and he's willing to do anything for that desperation save. Ferrier's been bringing all of his skills tonight. He's finally going to connect for a goal here after having multiple opportunities. You knew he was going to find it at some point here, James, because he was in and around the net, creating space and opportunity for himself and his line mates.
Moves it quickly over to Carter. Turns it aside with the glove.
Lehman's got to make more stops like that, James. He's got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
The Icebreakers win it. Here's a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Lehman. Drills them. Stoppage in play. We've got a penalty shot looming. got the puck, and here he comes. That's how you finish on a penalty shot.
Yeah, when you're one-on-one with a goaltender, sometimes the edge goes to the tender, but not this time. This anticipates, waits, reads it perfectly, and finishes.
The Nighthawks don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give them a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Takes a shot, and he gets the blocker on that one to turn it away. The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards. Grabs it in his own end. Moves it over to Carter. Tiptoes around the poke check. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation. Moves it to Carter. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Picked up along the wall by LaFerriere. Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, you don't replicate these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate them when you get them and continue to pad the stats.
The Icebreakers are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Near the point. Sends a pass over. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Lehman.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
The Icebreakers wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. There's another hit, and you get a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or target on his back, James.
Loses the coverage there. And that's all she wrote on that one. Well, it's a big, shiny W in their EASHL debut. Couldn't draw it up any better, I'd say.
Yeah, it was perfect in terms of the end result. And when you...
Down of your safe and cozy beds. I think it's time to get
set for their maiden voyage here in the EASHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cybulski. Welcome to a fun night here on EA Sports. Well, we've been waiting for this one all day long, and here we go. The Icebreakers take possession to get this one underway. Look at this! Takes the puck at the point. Beautiful read of the defensive end by Pedersen. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. And he sidesteps the check there. Denies him in close.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
And he slides it quickly to Busy. Handles the pass. Oh, the crossbar, what a shot! We got to stop it as the puck sails over the glass.
Often in pregame, coaches will tell you we want to play heavy hockey, and that's exactly how this game has started for them. But it only starts when you have that physical engagement, and that hit right there tells me they're ready, they're on point, and they're dialed in.
Dishes it off! Look at it go! Picked off by Pedersen. Dropped him in the open ice!
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Pedersen's got the puck. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by LaFerriere. Pass back to the point. Moves the puck. Throws it on net from there. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still looking for our first goal. Carter's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. LaFerriere's got it to the side. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Forbes plays it against the boards. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Here they come on the attack. Sensational stop by Lehman. Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the point. A chance on the slot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Carter's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Slides the puck over. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Lehman. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Dumps it in. The Icebreakers gain possession. Slides the puck to Carter. Great defensive effort with the stick. LaFerriere's got it in the corner. Oh, that goes off one of her own teammates there in front. Taken by Pedersen. Great poise here as he gets it back. Grabs control of it at the point. Cut into the slot. And he's knocked off the puck there. The Icebreakers are in transition. Oh, the razzle-dazzle! And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Here in the late goings of the period, we've still got zeros on the board. The Icebreakers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Nighthawks gain possession in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Forbes. Goalie's out the bench, and the extra tackler is now out of the ice. All eyes here at center. Winding down the final minute. Oh, it comes up clutch
a beautiful save.
Here's a chance! Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Both teams readying here for the face-off. The Nighthawks will go to work here in the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Pettersson. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
The Icebreakers have held the majority of possession time through 20 minutes in this game here, James. I think that they got to just stay the course of doing all the right things, in particular in the offensive zone, to get the puck. Now they just got to drive the net a little bit more. I know it can be frustrating, but eventually they'll break through.
Puck grab by LaFerriere. The Icebreakers cross the line and gain the zone. Moves by the champion. The Icebreakers have finally got themselves on the board. I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner, though, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've carried the play in all 3 zones, and they've had the scoring chances. They just haven't been able to execute. So they finally get rewarded, and sometimes when they get one, it kind of opens up the game. Look for them to get a
score, and it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Well, if you're playing against him, you know you got to keep your head up because of that. James, he knows how to hit, doesn't he? He physically engages, and he separates the body from puck, and the puck winds up going the other way, and he's there to put it in.
And now it's over to Pettersson. Shakes off the coverage. Stoppage in play. Here comes a penalty shot. Ready for his penalty shot. Great save on the penalty shot.
The penalty shot's always a game of cat and mouse, but I think he does a great job of not biting first. Patience and composure. He makes the save.
And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Wagner's going to elect to just hang on for a whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, and I like that he landed on this one. He's physically engaging, keeping himself in it.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Icebreakers have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Here's a short pass to Busy. The Icebreakers play the puck from the back of the net. The Nighthawks have it behind the cage. Forbes moves it into the attacking end. Here's a move in tight. Wagner's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, and then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Slides it across! And he lays him out with that collision. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. There's a jolt of energy they need. From the neutral zone now. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Feeds it over. Oh, a clutch save.
Lehman's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice, and it's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
Cuts into the paint. Stars make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
The Icebreakers have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Puck picked up by Pettersson. Look at the Savonia spinorama.
I know I stepped on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
And he came up with a solid stop on that play.
Wagner's had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there, and that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
Big time stop there. It's a straight up race for the puck. The Nighthawks have it against the wall. That's a great heads up play to break up the pass. Takes it to the net. The Nighthawks take possession in the defensive end. Blazing in on the breakaway. Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the back here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor. Well, he's going to get rewarded for his efforts here, James, but it all starts from his anticipation and his breakaway speed to close away from the pack. And then he knows exactly what he's going to do, or at least he fools us and the goaltender because he puts it in the back of the net.
Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Cybulski, Pounder, and here comes the third. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
The Nighthawks are behind in this game. They just haven't been on the puck. They haven't had their legs under them. They haven't been urgent, which means they've been chasing the game.
Takes the puck behind the net. And he loses control here. Takes the feed. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Lehman's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
The Icebreakers have put a lot of pucks on net, and as a result, they lead it early in this third period. Looking to make something happen along the boards.
Carter's a true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's game for his third.
Stay down! Getting a little physical there with that collision. Into the corner now. Huge its own end. Into the offensive zone. The Icebreakers take over on possession. Passes out front. What a chance, but they can't go. Here's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
She handles the feed. And he comes up with it. And now it's grabbed by Pedersen. Trying to make a move, and the puck hops away.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Raymond's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here, just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Passes it over. Here's a pass to the middle. And that doesn't connect. Cuts to the front. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it. And it stays out of the net.
But there's no surprise here, James. I mean, he is so out.
Scores! Kaboom! What a shot! Nobody was stopping that one-timer. The Icebreakers probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. And I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop. And they've been consistent throughout the game. And consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. If they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. The Nighthawks have it from the corner. Slides the puck down low. Wrist shot from the slot. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Takes the feed at the point. She takes the feed. Moves it on the backhand. And a great save.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
From center they get into the attacking area. Stopped by the goaltender getting a piece of that one.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
And now he moves it quickly to Carter. To the front! Decides to think about it. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a chance! Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Quick pass across to Forbes. The backhander denies him!
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save. Well, let's face it, James, you're getting blown out in a game, you're really trailing, it's deflating. It's very deflating, you don't know how to get back in it. So often, sometimes, you just start hitting things, trying to physically engage yourself and seeing if you can spark something anywhere.
Takes the pass. Avoids the poke check. Carter's gonna play the puck behind the cage. The Nighthawks have it now. Goes right to the crease. They score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they come.
The Icebreakers have traded tonight like a shooting gallery and are in cruise control late in the third. Pedersen's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Passes over to Forbes. Quick feed to Pedersen. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
This one's pretty much over, but they'll drop the puck one last time. The final horn sounds! Well, it's a glorious debut in the EASHL as they come away victors in their maiden voyage.
Well, it's a great feeling when you come out of the gate and you get your first win. You put in a ton of preparation for that.
Bang! These voices in my brain sound out like hand grenades. I guess they're here to stay. Hey, la 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 la. In my head again, panic setting in. Can't fix me now. Every now and then, smile and pretend that I'm better, but I'm still. And the truth and the lies start to feel the same. Can you trust when your heart starts to palpitate? There's a rush coming up like a hurricane that I can't explain. And it goes like, bang, these voices in my brain sound out like hand grenades. I guess they're here to stay. Hey, la 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 la. Bang, it's just another day. Fear rains on my parade. So if you feel the same, say la 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 la. Overthinking, I overanalyze every step till I lose control. Happens every night, I'm desensitized. Doesn't matter cause it feels like home. And everybody's getting close to losing it. Watch the seconds tick, tick, tick. Light it up till it goes like, bang, these voices in my brain sound out like hand grenades. I guess they're here to stay. Hey, la 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 la. Bang, it's just another day. Fear rains on my parade. So if you feel the same, say la 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 la. Say la 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 la. Say la 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 la.
Taking over. We ain't taking over. Yeah, hey, we ain't taking no L's. No, no, no.